No, I'm muted. I'm back again. Thought I'd just stream for a bit longer. Maybe I can get this shiny launcher on stream. This is my second stream today. Doing this. Yeah. Well, let's see if I get a shiny, anyways. Probably won't get one, but I mean, you never know. Most mass outbreaks I've hunted have resulted in a shiny or two. Normally just one, but whatever. So hopefully I will get one here. Okay, I need to despawn all of that. So let's just move forwards. Gonna avoid them. Oop. Hitboxes are a bit annoying because I wasn't really anywhere near touching that, but oh well. Despawn all of them. There we are. That's them all despawned, and then we'll go back. I got a bit of a phlegm throat. Very nice. Anyway, what do we have here? I think so far. One of the best areas for shiny hunting. It's not a specific area, but it's when you've got an outbreak that's near a town. Because then what you can do is you can just, if you go into the town, it despawns all Pokemon in the overworld. And the only Pokemon that will remain are any Pokemon that just happen to be part of the town. You know, sometimes it's just Pokemon sitting on walls or whatever. They'll stay. But actual encounterable Pokemon disappear. So you can just go into the town, despawn everything, jump back out. But I've only had the opportunity to do that once. And that was during a bombardier outbreak. But it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to have an easy one. That's a Shelter, isn't it? I thought it was something else. Nah, it's just Shelter. Shame. Remember, look at the antennae. Antennae. Because if they're yellow, then it's not a shiny. If it's a blue antenna, then it's shiny. So that helps with the whole thing where when they're on the sea, when they're on the water line, it's hard to tell what their color is properly. But their antenna always sticks out, so you can just look at those. It's already spawning more launchers. No shiny here. So we piss off and hope that one. Oh, that was spawned over there. I'm not sure what it was. I don't think it was shiny. I looked at the stream for just a second on Twitch and it looked like it was a different color. It would look like it was not a different color, the same color as the regular one, so should be fine. Okay. Take one out, because why not? Out of frustration. Spawn a shiny or I kill you all. I'm not going to do that though. It's a waste of time. And also, I'm risking the outbreak disappearing, which means I'll have to reload the game, which is also a waste of time. All these Wattrels everywhere. Wattrel's a nice, cool Pokemon. I like Wattrel. It's got a silly name, but it's cool. Like Electric Bird is nice. It evolves into a Killer Wattrel. It's quite funny. I see no shinies. Let's move a little bit just to despawn some of those Pokemon. I'm gonna be clearing my throat all day. Sometimes that happens. Brrr. Don't need you, go away. Right, and in we go. Shoulder. Okay, here's will be fine. Just to let a few spawn in and then move in. I see no shiny. Love this. Right. The last stream was about an hour, I think, and there were no shinies, so let's see how long this one takes before we get a shiny, or before I get bored. Probably going to set a maximum of an hour, I think. Because I do need to go shower and whatnot. I don't want to be doing this all day. Might even try and play something that isn't Pokemon, like Final Fantasy VII. That could be fun. Play more of that. I'm not going to stream it, because I don't bother streaming most games, but still play it. Right. That's going to be great when a shiny appears, isn't it? It's going to happen, probably. Be funny if it did happen, but it wasn't a Clauncher, it was just some of the Pokemon. I mean, it could happen, it has happened before. Doesn't look like anything there, yeah, so off we go. Make sure it doesn't spawn behind me. I wish you could keep your Pokemon out in front of you, like permanently in front of you, so I could just screen Pokemon out of the way. But oh well. It'd just be better if they were just an item that let you skip encounters, like I was talking about in the previous stream. But there is no such item that I'm aware of, so no. Which is a shame. So you're kind of forced to encounter everything. That's part of what Arceus Pokemon Legends Arceus was so good. So you don't get forced into. You can only force an encounter if you chuck your Pokemon out or something. So you initiate the encounter. Otherwise, if you run into a Pokemon, it would just it could hurt you or just do nothing. But yeah. Unless I'm misremembering, but I don't think so. Yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon game, I think. It's my favourite one. If it just had the really nice Pokemon textures that this game has, it'd be perfect. That's just shoulder. Ah, piss. Well, I say perfect, not quite. I mean, it does have its own issues. It is pretty ugly. And the world can feel a little bit barren, but gameplay wise, it's the best Pokemon easily. But just not in terms of the actual map. That's not the best, but whatever. One XP. I have to kill thousands of those to get my Pokemon to 100. Oh. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Just on the off chance one of them happens to be shiny. Because if I get lucky and get a shiny Tynamo by accident, I don't have to shiny hunt it. If I even want to bother shiny hunting it. I might not bother, to be honest, but you never know. I may want to. Kill. There are not many Contra left from the original outbreak. Is that... Okay, I think that means I'm definitely above 60. So I should probably stop attacking them because they might just stop spawning. Or... Let me just see... check something. Violet, Scarlet, mass outbreak messages. That's not what I'm looking for. Outbreak shiny mass outbreaks. Outbreaks of 4 rounds. Each round has 20 to 30 Pokemon. It's not exact. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's the third message. Okay. So I'm definitely over 60. So killing more of them is just going to risk ending the outbreak, so let's not do that. But it's nice to know I'm over 60. I mean, I thought it was anyway, because I did count it, but you never know. I could have miscounted or killed launchers that weren't technically part of the outbreak, because they do spawn here, naturally. But if you're in the outbreak area, chances that they're a natural spawn and not an outbreak spawn is probably very close to 0. Right. I say right a lot. I don't see any shinies here, so let's go back out again. Slowly. Because it does spawn more behind you while you're leaving. I don't actually like that. I prefer... well, the way RCS Legends does outbreaks is well, there are two types of outbreak on there. There's the multiple mass outbreak, what it's called, and then just a regular outbreak. A regular outbreak is when on the map there's one Pokemon outbreaking. You go to there, and then there'll be 4 initially. Those are always the same 4. And then you take them out, and then it will probably spawn up to an extra 5, one by one, 5 to 7, something like that. And they all have I think it's a 1 in 100 and a bit chance. Actually, it's a really good shiny odds. I think maybe with the shiny charm, but it's still good odds without it. But due to the fact that only 9 spawn and then it stops, yeah. Whereas in this one, they will just kind of keep spawning randomly, like as you see, but they spawn forever until the outbreak goes away from the reset or you kill too many. So, I don't know. I would prefer if all 15 just spawned in a row in one spot as plonk. But that's not how this game does spawning. I'm just talking complete bollocks, aren't I? Rambling to myself. I don't see anything interesting. I did try climbing up this wall to try and despawn and then jumping back down. That didn't seem to work. Let's try it again though, because when I came back down, all the same ones are still there. But let's try it again. Look how high I am, and they're still there. Still there. Still there. Okay. Alright. I'll jump off from here. Oh, no. That might be high. Oh. Okay, that was actually high enough. I think. I don't know. I don't think these are the same. No, I think these are new spawns. Yeah, it was high enough. But it takes too long and it's cumbersome. Let's not do that again. Thought something spawned behind me, but doesn't look like it. There's a Clauncher. That's a Clauncher, but I think that's a natural Clauncher spawn. It's not an outbreak. It's too far away. So let's move in to the outbreak. Try and despawn some of these. What is that Shelder doing? Get rid of it. There we are. Weird. Oh, fuck off, Bombardier. Kill it. Nice. In we go. The easiest shiny hunt I've had so far was Noibat. Noibat spawned up in some mountain somewhere, in this little divot in the mountain, I suppose. And yeah, it was really easy because there was a good spot for me to put a picnic down above the area where they all spawned, and then nothing else spawned, just Noibats. They all spawned in 2 spots. So I just had to do, all I had to do was count to 15, more or less. And then if there weren't any shinies, reset. I got 2 doing that. It was really easy and pretty idly as well. I didn't have to pay a huge amount of attention. So that was pretty nice. Better than this. No faffing around running into the wrong Pokemon as well. That's always good. Splat. Oh, I don't know what you attack there, but go on. Another cool thing is it will always spawn. But the rate at which the Pokemon spawn is not affected by the outbreak messages. So it's not like if you kill too many, if you start killing too many, fewer and fewer spawn. It doesn't work like that. Instead, yeah, they either spawns the same amount, or you've depleted the outbreak completely and it needs to stop completely. One launcher, cool. Getting late. I mean, what time is it? Okay, 9:15. So once it hits midnight, it does reset the outbreak. So I'd prefer if I could get one before then. Those weasels, go away. Taking up valuable spawn slots. I don't see any shinies. No. Hello, Cloyster. Goodbye, Cloyster. Not interested in you. Okay, let's go around in a circle. Dodge the howitzer. Howitzer. Corwitzer, rather. And once again, no shiny. Unless I'm blind. Or, yeah, can't see very well. Doesn't look like any shinies, does it? Blast away before they can spawn more. Oh. This isn't actually the first time I've tried to hunt these. There was another time where I went through the effort of beating 60 of them, I think. And went around trying to get a shiny and nothing. Was it a Concha there? Or was it its evolution? I can't remember. But it was, yeah, I didn't get anything out of it, sadly. Obviously, which is why I'm doing this one. What I can do is I can look up how to make a sparking. It's not, is it sparkling or sparkling? It might be sparkling. Sparkling level 3 water sandwich. Because I could get other shinies doing that, you know. There's lots of other Pokemon here. You just like to do that. You need to use up rare. You need to use Herba Mystica, and they're rare. You can only get them doing 5 or 6 star raids, and even then, you're not guaranteed to get one. But if anything, you rarely do. I've done quite a lot of raids, and I've only got a handful of these bloody things. But still, it could be worth it. I mean, there's lots of water Pokemon around here, so maybe I'd get some other shinies. I don't know. Not Dynamo though. Dynamo's a pure electric. It's kind of funny. You know, maybe I can get a shiny Quillfish, shiny Arrokuda, shiny Wingull, and of course a shiny Clauncher, which has already got a boosted shiny art because of Outbreak and all that. But I prefer not to use up a sandwich. But I could maybe do that. I could maybe use a sandwich for that dreadful lag lake and just ride around the lag lake until I get shinies I want. And then, yeah, you can save and reload as well. So you know, if you don't get you don't get any shinies or the shinies you want, oops, with your sandwich, just reload the game, which I will do. I have no qualms save scumming that. They use difficult to get ingredients. You know, I don't want to waste those and then just get piss all for my effort, but you know, piss all for that. It's not a huge amount of effort, I suppose. Having said that, 6-star raids can be hard. Oh, fuck's sake. 6-star raids can be difficult. Alright, here we go again. Oh, that encountered me apparently. Okay. Yeah, get your attack reduced, even though I'm not going to fight you and you're level 11. So who cares? Who gives a flying balls? Getting a shiny Palafin would be nice. Finizen would be nice. It's a fun little dolphin. Don't see anything here. Stop spawning. Very annoying. When it spawns Shelder, it for a split second it looks like it could be a shiny Clauncher, but it's not. So, you know, stop spawning them, please. Kill. Isn't it funny how in this game Pokemon can follow you, but they're often too slow to keep up, so they just go back into their Pokeball anyway. I don't know where the thinking was there, but yeah, that's not very good. I see no shinies. Oh, that was an annoying bit of lag. Or hitch. Okay. Magikarp. Ugh. Bloody Magikarp. I mean, Right, been half an hour now. So hour and a half plus whatever time I spent doing this yesterday. Definitely one of the longer hunts I've done. Longer hunts. I can't say what the worst one's been though. I have no idea. I don't really time them. Probably this one. Although the worst one was definitely still Melutha. I didn't even get a shiny out of it. Look at that silly little thing. Hell. Hell. Lots and lots of Kilowattrels. Let's have those despawn, please. And let's just avoid you. Oh, at this rate, I'm thinking I might need to have a sandwich. Because this is it's taking a while. Getting very unlucky with... I don't know how many of these things I've encountered now. 3 billion, probably. Move closer. That's a lot of guff spawned. Go away. Ah, dumb fish. And back. What's that? Oh, it's another Electros. Electric, even. Feels mean killing them all, but that's the only way to reliably tell they're shiny. I'm just hoping to get really lucky and it spawns a shiny one while I'm looking for launchers, but I probably won't do that. It probably won't, whatever. I'm not going to get so lucky, am I? I can't even get one of these stupid launchers to be red. Oh, okay, that wasn't anything odd. Oh, it's so irritating. Just piss off, you stupid thing. Very annoying. Because I want to look behind me when I leave. In case it spawns a shiny behind me, because it might. So I can't see where I'm going, so I just go straight into Pokemon all the time. Oh, God, I almost went into you. Go away. That's just Shelder. Please stop spawning Shelders, it's very annoying. These don't attack launchers. There's not many of them left. Oh, fuck me. There's a button, actually, isn't there, for turning the camera around that I always forget to use. Is it left bumper? Let me check. Ah. Piss. Pissing hell. Like, does it need to spawn this many Pokemon in the sea? Jesus Christ. There's just Pokemon everywhere. It could probably... You know, I could have fewer Pokemon and still be alright. It doesn't need to have Pokemon in nearly every single, I don't know, ocean tile. So many Pokemon. Right. Sounds really, really weird complaining about there being too many Pokemon, but whatever. I can't use a sandwich and then counter sandwich either, because Clauncher is just pure water type, if I remember correctly. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, wank. These fucking encounters, it really does, it's a big contributor to why this is going quite slowly. Because I have to keep avoiding these fucking shits, and it's very difficult to do that when I'm looking backwards. It just feels like it feels like it's not going to spawn a shiny, which isn't true. It will spawn one, but yeah. Kill it. That's what it gets. Yeah, why not kill that as well? Okay. What do I even hit? Some fucking fish, okay. Aracuda, Boracuda, more like, whatever. Kill fish. Right. I feel like I'm going ever so slightly insane from the lack of shiny here. If I miss a shiny, if it spawns the shiny and I miss it, I will probably give up. Because I'm not... Because it's probably going to be... Well, I mean, it's random, but it feels like it'll probably be another 2 hours before it spawns on. And I'm fed up with this. I'm so fed up with running into Pokemon. Kill it, 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 kill it. Alright, my Gyarados is slightly blind there, but fine. It's just there's so many Pokemon. It's very silly that in this big open ocean, you run into a Pokemon very frequently. It's very frequent. It's very annoying. Right. It's a bit like when you go you surf in the old Pokemon games. Every 2 seconds, another tentacle will jump up at you and be like, "Ugh, I'm a tentacle! Look at me!" Zoom out of the sea. Or be a Wingull and Gen 3, I suppose, as well. Uh, uh, all these non-claunchers the game is insisting on spawning. Isn't that nice? So nice. I wish we could picnic on the sea. That'd be nice. Just have a floating picnic or something, so you could just reset Pokemon that way. And then I'd have to keep going out into the ocean like this and risking running into pointless piece of shit. Like if this was near a beach, if say instead of this big sheer cliff face, there was a little beach there, a small one but big enough for a picnic, I could stand on it and just reset the picnic over and over again. That's quite a good way for shiny hunting as well when it comes to ocean Pokemon or water type Pokemon on the sea, water. But no, I'm not so lucky. I have to do it this way. Okay, I'm not spawning in front of me. Good. I haven't quite gotten the exact radius down of an outbreak. I think what those ones are is probably the edge of it. But it's never... I think that must be the edge, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it is. Oh, fuck's sake. Kill. Right. Oh, what aggroed there? Oh, an Aracuda. Okay. Don't care about you, Aracuda. I'm not hunting for you. Let's go away. Ah, piss. Too many Pokemon. I think this... I should make this the last shiny hunt I do and just focus on finishing the Pokedex, because I really do need that shiny charm. It will make shiny hunting so much easier. Oh, hello there, Belial. It's fine. I'm just shiny hunting for a Clauncher. But it's not going very well. This is... I think I'm on the second hour of doing this. Still haven't found one. So, yeah, not great. Otherwise, I'm fine. How about you? Are you okay? It is a good shiny. Yeah, I know what it looks like. I've never had a shiny Clauncher, but I know what it looks like, and it's a really cool colour. But, yeah, I'm not getting any good luck right now. Which is a bit annoying, because I've done a few other shiny hunts with these outbreaks, and normally I will get a shiny before too long. But not this time. Not this time. I don't know what that was. I just spawned there. I don't think it was a launcher, was it? Hope not. Masuda hunting. Yeah. I've never tried the Masuda method, you know, hatching eggs. It's never been one I've tried. Because, I don't know. I don't want to... I just haven't gotten past that inertia against starting. Because it's quite a lot of effort, isn't it? But it's more active than this, I suppose. But I know some people hunt like this, and they also do eggs at the same time. Which makes sense. But yeah. I know you have to do Masuda method for the starters, though. So if I want a shiny, well, any of the three, I will need to do Masuda method. Or cheat. Just cheat and gen them, but that's not as fun. Yeah, exactly. I know some people have said, "Oh, after 1,300 eggs, I finally got my shiny." I'm just like, I just sit there reading, going, I mean, well done, but my god, I just haven't got the patience and time to do that. But fair enough to those who can. Egg hunter, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you like hunting that way, it's fair. That's just, yeah. Maybe I'll try it one day, but yeah. Part of the Masuda method is you need to have, a Pokemon that's from a different region. Is that right? So I suppose the best way you do it is by having a Ditto from another region, and then you can just use that. I think that's part of it, isn't it? So you need to have it has to have a little thing on it that says it's from another region. 30 eggs per day. That's reasonable. Yeah, I suppose if you do it that way, it's better. Because then you set yourself a kind of target. You do 30, you don't get it, and you go, okay, I'll put it down for today and do something else. So I suppose that's a bit more bearable. I might consider doing it that way, maybe. Well, you know, maybe when I have a break at work, just kind of sit there, do some eggs, and then go, right, see what happens. Yeah, I thought as much, yeah. I don't have any, I don't think I have any Dittos from another region. What was that? Some red thing spawned there. That wasn't a Clauncher, was it? I think it was a Love Disc. It was too red, or too bright to be a Clauncher. You're getting paranoid and thinking that I've already missed a shiny. But I'm just going to hope I haven't. Okay, nothing there. Let's leave. What are you doing after Azurill then? Azurill's a good one because shiny Azumarill's great. So I would love to have a huge power shiny Azumarill with good stats and everything. Because, yeah, a little golden egg. Alright, let's bugger off this way. Yeah, who are you hunting after Azurill? Or which Pokemon? You've got a few. Bunch of Pokemon there. So I'll despawn them. Scarlet, Charmander, Sandile, Paldean, Wooper. That's a good one. I want to get a shiny one of them. Axew, Rowlet, Satodle. Saurian Zora is another good one. Meditite, Froakie. I would go for a Saurian Zora as well, but I've got 2 or 3 of them in Arceus. So what I'll do instead is I'll just transfer those instead. And then it saves me having to try and get one in this game. And to be honest, Shiny Hisuian Zora is really cool, but I really like the regular version as well, the white and red. It's very nice. Ah, cool. Shiny regular Wooper. So you can get your shelf. You can get yourself a shiny Quagsire. Quagsire's funny. Alright, time to despawn. Ooh, let's be careful. Right. And back in we go. Despawn those Finizons. There we are. Still nothing. Oh, I feel like I'm not getting a shiny launcher. It's getting later and later. I'm just gonna run away, run away, run away. I have got quite a few Pokemon I'm missing. I'll open my Pokedex in a sec. Let me just reset. Let me just get some more launchers spawned in. So please check those. Oh, Fenrir just chugged there for a sec. Let's see, what do we have? That Bombardier is not very good. Go away. Right. So yeah, we're going with Pokedex. I got quite a lot I'm missing. So the other starters, I do have a copy of Scarlet, so I can just pop that in and get those easily. And then other ones I'm missing. Some of them are really easy, like Spew Pugs. Get that easily peasily. It's mostly, I think I'm missing all the Scarlet Pokemon, or most of them, because I've not actually played Scarlet at all. But yeah, a lot of these can just evolve. Flapple and Appleton. So yeah, probably all the Scarlet ones, like the Paradox Pokemon, things like that. I haven't found Drifloon. Is Drifloon Scarlet exclusive? I feel like it wouldn't be, but it might be. Armarouge, that's Scarlet exclusive. Yeah. Jolteon and Leafeon are easy to get. I'm pretty sure I have some EVs for those. Yeah, it's basically just the Scarlet Pokemon. Because I do own a copy of Scarlet, but I've not played it at all. I've only played Violet. So, yeah. So anything else is just, all I need to do is evolve it, like, Rel, or just evolve it. Pinnacle, you can get that in this game. Yeah. I haven't got a Spiritomb. Is that one exclusive? I know Larvitar is, and Stonejourner, that is exclusive. But yeah. So it's just the exclusives, really, that I'm missing. And obviously, Koraidon. But I do have a friend who has Scarlet, so what I'll do is I can... Actually, can you trade your Legendary away? Because it's your ride, isn't it? I'm not sure you can you? Or can you? There must be a way to do it, because people have completed the decks. One spawner... Yeah, I thought it might be. Spiritomb tends to be a bit weird. If you have a spare, I don't really have anything I could give you for it though. Like, nothing amazing in this game I could really trade for it. You have everything. What so you mean like if I just trade catch some useless Pokemon here and just trade that to you, and then you just release it if you want. I mean that'd be great if that's fine with you, and that saves me having to figure out how to get a Koraidon. Yeah, I mean, all right then. I'll catch this Wattrel. Let's just use a Pokeball because I've got 428 of them. I should sell some of these Pokeballs. I don't need that many. I only have that many because I wanted Premier Balls. If anything, you're supposed to sell them, aren't you, to get some of your money back? There we are. These Pokemon, blah blah blah. Alright, let me just do one more shiny check. And then I'll connect to the internet and we can do a trade if you like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's okay with you. Yeah. Let me just get some more chaff then. I may have some chaff to trade away, but I just don't remember, so I'll just catch some random garbage and trade that off then. You can release them. Or I would if I could find any. There we are. Love this. That's perfect chaff. Come here. Broke free. Alright, you know what? Instead of catching this, I'll catch that Magikarp over there, because Magikarp is easier. Back when I was a tiny child, and I had like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver, all that, it was always Magikarps I would catch to trade with the other one. Wow, a crit caught it. I must be a genius at catching. Wow. Alright, cool, 1 through 7, 8. We just catch one more Magikarp. I do actually have shiny Magikarp. I have a shiny one, that's nice. I like the shiny. And yeah, I'm using a regular blue Gyarados. This is the one I used throughout my playthrough though, so I have a bit of an attachment with it. Despite the fact that I haven't nicknamed it, but I got very lazy with nicknaming. So I just gave up. Right, let's connect to the internet. I need to buy the downloadable content. I want to get a Hisuian Zoroark. I mean, I could just transfer it in from the other game, I suppose. Shiny hunting your team. I do know some people that do that. They shiny hunt the Pokemon they're going to use for their playthrough. It's a fun idea. It's just I haven't got the patience for it, but I would do it otherwise. Why am I forgetting how any of the buttons work? There we are. Actually, though, I did have one shiny in my team. It was a Bagon. Randomly found it in that that kind of cave area with a ramp next to a Poke Center. Found a random shiny Bagon. I was hunting Bagons to get a good-natured one, and then a shiny one spawned. I thought, well, don't care what your nature is, you're on my team now. And I used it quite a lot. It's not level 100 like my current team though, because I did put it away for a bit. But I used it throughout my Elite Four run and all that. Link trade. Can you do a code of just 4 characters? Suppose maybe. Oh, to beat Scarlet, right? So, okay. Have you already beaten Violet then? and you're doing it on Scarlet. Because I could do the same, I suppose. I do have Scarlet, as I said, so maybe I might consider that one day, but not right now. Um, okay, I need to find where the chaff went. Probably in the final box. 17, I think. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. This one's got a perfect special attack IV. Isn't that funny? You completed both. Ah, nice. Fair enough. Alright, well, I'll trade you the Wattrel then. I think this is a fair trade. Wattrel and Koraidon, basically the same Pokemon. Oh, hang on. Am I press? Yeah, whoops. I'm supposed to press a button. Sorry about that. um. I was just looking it up. Yeah, exactly. Being flying better. This is a better Pokemon. I mean, super effective against Koraidon, I suppose. Yeah, fighting type. I was just looking it up. I forgot that there is a second Miraidon in the game, isn't there? The one that you fight at the end, or Koraidon for Scarlet. And I'm imagining you just go back and fight it. I completely forgot you can do that. I should do that and get a second Miraidon. But yeah, whoops. This Pokemon resembles Cyclizar, but it's far burlier and more ferocious. Nothing is known about its ecology or other features. Cool. Thanks for that. Koraidon. Also, I didn't know Goldengo was shiny locked. Is that true? That's interesting. I mean, to be fair, it's already a cool gold colour. Would you want a shiny of that? Just have it as it is. Gimmighoul has a shiny variant, it seems. He's white. Yeah, looking at Cerebi, Goldengo is just the same colour for the shiny. Okay, so yeah, silver. Silver is what I was going to suggest. I'm sorry, I just swallowed badly. Oh my god. Let's not die. Jesus Christ. Ugh, sorry about that. Yeah, silver, that'd be really cool. Yeah, that'd be a good shiny for Goldengo. I still haven't got a Goldengo actually, because I haven't bothered to level up a Gimmighoul. But I should do that. I must have enough Gimmighoul coins by now. I've collected loads of them. You don't need that many, I think. Hey, Sprigatito. The sweet scent its body gives off mesmerizes those around it. The scent grows stronger when this Pokemon's in the sun. That's nice. 999. Ah, okay. I knew it was either 99 or 999. I just didn't remember which. So it is quite a lot then. But I'm pretty sure. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure I have 999, but I have a bunch. I will check. I'll check after this trade. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, thanks for the Pokemon. This is great. That really helps the old decks. Bye, Magikarp. I'll miss you, I suppose. Oh, and little beast balls as well. That's fancy. Because of the way it floats. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have the thing about it stealing kids away. That's a shame. That was always very funny. Well, yeah, thanks very much. That helps the decks a lot, and it's also nice to have a Koraidon. Now I'm back to this grind. Oh yeah, I was going to see how many coins I had as well, wasn't I? Let's just do that in a moment. Alright, so now. Not boxes, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so give me all coins. Where might they be? Probably Terra Orb. Not here. I reckon they're probably battle items, maybe? It's not really a battle item though, is it? Oh. I'll find it eventually. So just go through all the menus. I don't think it's in here. This is all berries, balls. Oh, might it? It's not a TM material, is it? Oh, it is. There it is. 772. Okay, I'm a bit of a way away then. Fine. Not that far away though. But I'm still gonna need to collect a bunch more. It's nice that it's a collectible that just respawns in the world. It's not like there are predetermined locations where once you pick it up, it's gone forever. You can just go back and get it again. There's no incentive to collect coins from every single location, which is good. Because that would be a bit. Bleh. Let's see. Oh. Whoops. Just run away from that. Ah. Keep running into all these Pokemon. Okay. Fast travel between the towers and ruins. Yeah, that's probably the fastest way to do it, isn't it? So I'll probably do that. I won't do that on the stream. I'll just do that off stream and yeah, get all the coins I need and evolve one. I know it's a pretty well liked Pokemon, isn't it? It looks very funny. I know. I do know a couple of people that don't like how it looks, but I kind of enjoy how silly it is. It's a funny design, and sometimes you need some funny designs just for a good laugh, I suppose. That's not a bad idea. Just have extras for when they do. It will eventually get a shiny variant, I'm sure. They might even make an event out of it. But yeah, we'll see what they do. I'm looking forward to the next Terra raid event though. Samurott, that'd be cool. But yeah, I wonder if they're well, they're gonna try and go cycle through every single starter. They might. What have they done so far? The Charizard, which is Gen 1, Cinderace Gen 8. What was after Cinderace? Greninja, Gen 6. Then Decidueye Gen 7, and now it's Samurott Gen 5. So I wonder if they're just going to do one from each gen, and if they'll continue doing that or stop. I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. You could just get a bread or short instead. Which might actually be less frustrating because some of the 7-star raids are horrible. The Cinderace one in particular was just awful. Because he gets to do it, he gets a free bulk up, doesn't he? And he just keeps spamming it. It's, oh my god. I eventually beat him with a Spathra, but still, it wasn't nice. It took quite a few tries to get it right. Yeah, maybe that is true. Yeah, they're doing route. They did Decidueye and Samurott, so it may well be Typhlosion. And then after that, maybe they'll do a Gen 3 or Gen 4 Pokemon to do all the gens. But yeah. I actually missed the Charizard one, technically. I had it up. I updated my Switch to do Charizard, then missed the dates. But if you don't update your Switch again, you don't connect to the internet, the Charizard raids keep spawning. So I just did it like 2 weeks after the event had finished. It did mean that I couldn't go to on the internet for 2 weeks, but oh well. Oh, thought I was going to encounter that Magikarp, but thankfully not. Okay, we're back in. Yeah, this is definitely the longest shiny hunt I've done doing this mass outbreak method. By far. At least, well, I mean, there have been shiny hunts which I gave up on, so technically those could have been longer, but I don't know. Let's move along slowly, despawn them. Okay, I think we can go. Sploosh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that camera angle's weird. Yeah, I see any shinies here. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Oh god. I want to get to the. It's almost midnight here. I feel like I'm not getting one before midnight. I could change the hour back, but last time I did that for I think it was a Ghastly raid or a Flittle raid. I did that and it reset anyway. So sometimes it'll just reset on you. Maybe I should have changed the day back a day, but oh well. Sometimes it will reset anyway. Right, let's go on for a little ride. Right, what do we have here? Any shinies? Hello? No. No shinies again. Big sad. What are those two Gyarados doing here? Those aren't launchers. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's leave. Back around. Oh! Game froze for a sec there. Does do that sometimes. Okay. Um, no shinies. What's that? Ugh, Kuda, fine. Kill, 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 kill. Go Gyarados, make it not be alive. There we go. Get some free scales. It's quite funny in this game. You faint Pokemon and then you just skin them. Kind of. I mean, they do eat Pokemon in this world. There's ham, and there are claw sticks, aren't there? Some sandwiches use claw sticks, so definitely eat Pokemon. Unless Cloth is able to have sticks harvested off it without killing it, but I have a feeling that's probably not true. Maybe if I end the stream soon, as soon as they end the stream, a shiny will spawn, so that it doesn't get to be on stream. Wouldn't that be funny? But maybe not. Still, I'm still going to stream a bit longer. How much time is it? Yeah, I'll stream a bit longer. Maybe around when it gets to about 10 o'clock, I'll go because I need to shower and whatnot. But I would like to get the shiny on stream. How long have we been going to stream? 1 hour 20. So I think that's probably coming close to 3 hours hunting this bloody thing. That's quite a while. I've known people though that have, with favourable odds, have hunted for a outbreak Pokemon and gone on maybe twice as long as that before they got anything. Which is terrible luck, but you know, can happen. Uh, no shinies. Okay. That a Dynamo? I'm fighting Dynamos just to see if they're shiny, really. I don't think I'm going to find one, but never know. I might get really lucky and find a shiny Dynamo. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Angering all of the time of the launchers. Let's go in for another round. Uh, uh, uh. Almost released it. Oh my god. Yeah, because Tynamo has a shiny that doesn't look. It's very similar to the normal one, isn't it? It's I think a slightly darker shade or something like that. So it's not the most obvious. Oh, that, hit that. Well, good thing you noticed because that would have been awful. Ah, that was different about it. It's just a different colour on the line. Yeah, that's dreadful. That's just trying to find that in the overworld like this would be nearly impossible because they're underwater as well, so you can barely see them. Ace Clauncher, despite the fact that I'm getting lucky not getting one, it has a very obvious shiny. You know, orangey reddish skin and blue antenna. I'm trying to look at the antenna more because that's actually more obvious than the body. Because when launcher sits on the water line, sometimes the distortion from the water line can make it appear like it's a different color at a distance, anyway. So I'm looking at the antenna more to try and see if it's yellow or blue, or well, bluish green or whatever color it is. But yeah. Right, off again for another roll. Hmm. Why does that Magikarp look shiny to me? My eye's going funny. That's definitely not. That's red, yeah. Probably got a shiny anyway. Hey, Kirti. How are you? You haven't missed too much. Just swing backwards and forwards trying to get a red shrimp prawn. Shrimp prawn. So far, they've all been blue, which is the wrong colour. And I've hunted these things for, I think, 3 hours now, including the time I spent yesterday. I didn't spend very long yesterday hunting it, but still. But yeah, we're coming up to an hour and a half now on this stream. And nothing at all. Sometimes when I'm shiny hunting outbreaks, I might go for a second one, but I'm not doing that this time. If I get a shiny from this, that's the only one I'm getting. Uh, okay, that was not a shiny, thank God. Right, round the circle and back. Oh, my eyes are starting to glaze over a little bit. Like, I've been looking at Pokemon for so long, I don't even know what's shiny and what isn't. Well, nothing's shiny. Everything's been regular, but still. Right, nothing here. And yeah, this is the second time I've tried a shiny hunt launcher, I think. Unless it was Clawitzer last time, it may have been, but it feels like this Pokemon just doesn't want to be shiny. It refuses to be. Oh, it refuses to be shiny. Because I am not getting any luck here. They don't spawn down there, do they? No, I don't think so. That would be unpleasant. Still all blues. Oh, Void. Right. Back again for the billionth time. I wonder how many of these things I've encountered now. I know there's a calculation you can do to like number of encounters needed for a certain chance, isn't there? I can't remember. I don't know the formula in my head, but you can look it up, and it tells you how many encounters you need to do to get 50% chance of having encountered one. I might do that and see what it is. Die. I'm gonna save the game. I haven't really done anything worth saving, but I'm gonna save it anyway. Ah, piss. We Please despawn all those non-claunchers. There we go. I don't need anything that isn't a clauncher right now. Splat. Right. Everything looks non-shiny. What are you? You're not shiny. That's yellow. Antenna. Whoa! Don't bump into him. Please despawn. Okay, let's see. There's one in the water. It's hard to tell. But I think, yeah, that's yellow. Yellow antenna. So that's not a good one. Good aggro. Bunch of you. Right away. And back. What? Ah, thought I could thread them, but no. Oh well. Bye. What? Got a bit of a crowd there. I see no shiny again, so off I go. I should start counting how many times I reset the Pokemon, but that might start to be depressing if I did that, so maybe I shouldn't. It's all like round number 3042, still no shiny. Maybe it's better just to not know how much time we've actually spent shiny hunting. But unfortunately, I do have a timer on my stream, so I can see how much time I've wasted of my very finite life doing this. Is that a Dynamo? It is, isn't it? Kill. What? Oh, the Dynamo right in front of me. I didn't even see that one. There we go. Some free slime. Yeah, nice. That one's chasing me. It's funny how they chase you. Arse forwards, basically. Bloody fish. What? Ah. I should just jump over them. Why did I just jump over them? There's no need to try and thread them. With how many fish there are, I'm just risking getting stuck in a stupid chain loop. Chain encounter. Okay. Time for another go. That should be enough. I really want this shiny Clauncher. I really do. And I'm running out of time to get it. Well, kinda. I mean, I can just wait until another one spawns, but still. What if I save and quit the game? Will that improve my luck? Probably not. That's not how it works, but let's do it. Superstition. Oh, never mind. My menu is broken again. Give me a sec. Let's try and fix that. It breaks quite a lot. Very weird glitch. I'm not sure why it does that. Alright, let's close the game. And open it. Yay. I'm sure this will improve my chances. Because that's how it works. Even though it's exactly not. It definitely isn't how it works. But you never know. Let's just try anything at this point. Right. Oh, okay. Shit. I thought I wasn't on my bike. That was weird. But I was. It just had to spawn in. Peculiar. That's very peculiar. Right, now watch. I'm going to get a shiny right now. Right now. See? No shiny. Well, in we go. Well, I'm sure a shiny is just waiting to spawn. Okay, there are 15 launchers out, so no more will spawn. As I said previously, I think, was it in this stream or the one I did just before? Oops. There seems to be a maximum of 15 Pokemon that can spawn in your vicinity. I always count 15 being the max. And, yeah, I don't know if that's documented anywhere, but that's what I've counted. I've never counted more than 15 Pokemon around me. Oh, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, if you have the stream in the background, that's fair enough. I know plenty of people do that. I do that sometimes. If I watch a stream, I'll watch it for a bit and then kind of have it in the background while I do something else. Ooh, kill. Is it shiny? Probably not. No. Shame. Would be very funny if I got a shiny Dynamo all of a sudden. But no. No. I've actually, for all the Pyrex Pokemon in Violet, I have them all except Iron Thorns. I haven't actually found an Iron Thorns yet. But, you know, it's only a matter of time. It's probably just a particular area of Area 0 that I've not checked yet. Oh, we nearly hit that Magikarp. I will say, the shinies for the Violet Paradox Pokemon, I don't know, not particularly impressive. I mean, it's a cool idea, I suppose, that they're completely metal, but it doesn't mean that they lose their contrasting colours and just become fully metal. Although I think Iron Valiant is quite cool. 7 Paradox Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I'll take them if you don't need them. I suppose you don't because you were gathering them, weren't you? Let me just catch some crappy Pokemon then, like these Magikarps. So I need 7 of these. Right, there's one. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Man, I miss being able to catch Pokemon, just willy-nilly in, like an Arceus. No need to encounter, just throw Pokeballs everywhere like a lunatic. It's so fun. Just wee 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 wee. Asvilus? Do I need Asvilus? Yeah, I probably do need Asvilus. I don't remember though. Is Hydreigon a Scarlet exclusive? It might be. I can't remember. How many is that now? Is that 2? $420. Lab 2 at a dirt slope. Okay. Lab 2. It is Scarlet exclusive. Okay, I thought it might be. I don't remember what the Scarlet exclusive Pokemon are, so I just guess. Wow, this Magikarp does not want to get caught. It's a good thing I got loads of these Pokeballs. There we are. How many is that now? Is that my 3rd Magikarp? I don't like that either. I don't like that it says it's been sent to your boxes. Like, it doesn't need to tell you that. Or it could do what it does in Arceus, where it just says it in the corner or something. Man, I love Arceus. I keep talking about it. It's just such a good streamlined game. Everything's so quick in that game. Except for the first hour of the game. The first hour of Arceus is very slow, but once you get past that, oh, it's lovely. Oh, another difficult Magikarp. Yeah, it is. It's so good. It's a great game. I do hope they make another one. I don't know whether it be Legends, Mewtwo, or whatever people were saying online, but another one would be really cool. And they could do that and showcase a different generation of Pokemon. It was Arceus that really grew my appreciation for Gen 4 Pokemon, because I never played a Gen 4 game. I didn't get a DS. So I did play a bit of Brilliant Diamond, but it lost me a bit because I don't know. I didn't find Brilliant Diamond that good. After playing Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond felt a bit too slow. Yeah, Legend Celebi, yeah, that would be really cool. The Johto Pokemon do need a bit more love, because I've always found the Gen 2 Pokemon to be a bit overlooked. It is a bit, well, I think it's quite a small Pokedex, isn't it? Not many Gen 2 Pokemon compared to some of the other generations. Right, let me check. How many... I'll catch another one. I feel like this is my 7th Magikarp now. So I need, what, 8? Hey, Kifty again. It is, well... what Arceus has that's really good for shiny hunting is the sound effect. So when a Pokemon spawns in the game, it goes brrrring. That's really good. I really like that they did that in Arceus, because it's very easy. Some shinies are not very distinguishable, so it's very easy to miss them. And sometimes a really obvious shiny will spawn, but you just won't be looking at it. You'll be looking a different direction, so you might miss it. So it's really good in Arceus where you'll hear the sound effect first. It was just really, really nice. And it's just really odd that it's missing from this game. It's such a strange omission. I know some people said it made shiny hunting easier, but it's like, oh well. Why is not? That's not necessarily a bad thing. If anything, if you really wanted to, they could have it be an option where if you don't want the sound effect, if you want to make it more difficult for yourself, then you turn it off. Then yeah, fine. But I think it should be there, at least as an option. Yeah, there's a lot of really sweet Pokemon in this game. Lots of little adorable little things like Smoliv. I love Smoliv. It's a little olive. I love olives. It's the Spanish in me, you see. Yeah. Smoliv is probably my favourite Gen 9 Pokemon. And its whole line, Dolive and Arboliva are really cool as well. I just love all three of them. But there's lots of great Pokemon in this game. I think all the starters are good. Maybe the water starter for me is the weakest, but it's still good. It's not the weakest by far. Yeah, the dogs are cool. The storyline with Arvin and his dog, that's a really nice storyline. Like the stories in this game are not anything, mostly not anything world breaking or anything, except I suppose the end bit a little bit. But it's just really nice little stories that are kind of separate. Tinkerton is great as well. Yes, Tinkerton is really cool. Not a heavy hitter, but very fast. A very fast fairy steel type, which is quite an interesting idea. And also its move Giga. No, what's it called again? I can't remember the Giga Hammer thing, whatever it's called. That's a cool one. Fuecoco, yeah, Fuecoco is great, and his shiny is cool. The purple Skeledirge is really fun. Right, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, Gigaton Hammer. That's it. Yeah. So it's such a stupidly powerful move, and the only downside it has is that you can't use it. You can't use it sequentially. You got to use a different move in between. That's it. That's not a big drawback. So you use Gigaton Hammer, and then I don't know, Play Rough or whatever, and then Gigaton Hammer again. There's no charging like with Hyper Beam and Giga Impact. So it's a ridiculously good move. And I understand. I suppose it's what's balances out a little bit is the fact that yeah, Tinkerton does not have a very high attack stat, but its attack stat's still not awful. It's what, 90 or something. It's okay. It's not dreadful. But I can imagine if a Pokemon like Rampardos had Gigaton Hammer, that would be ridiculous. That'd be so broken. Your favourite is Smoliv as well? Yeah, because Smoliv is just wonderful. It's a little baby. What link code are you using? The same one, or is it a different one? I'm ready to pop it in. Oh, okay. I was about to type that on my keyboard. Which would have done nothing, obviously. Alright. Let's trade away these 8 fish. I'm sure they'll have a great time. Am I in offline mode? Oh, I am. Thanks for telling me that. Of course, I restarted the game. Yeah. I was there sitting. Wow, this is taking a long time. Yeah. What is how funny? You're not on my Wi-Fi. No wonder I couldn't find you. There we go. Try that again. At least I'd have to re-enter the code. There we go. Look at that. As soon as I go on online mode, I find somebody. Wow. Christ almighty. Right. Let's trade off you. Roaring Moon. I do like Roaring Moon's design. And a lot of the prehistoric designs are really cool. My favorite Violet Paradox Pokemon design is Iron Valiant. I really like the Gallade Gardevoir robot mix. And Iron Thorns is quite cool as well. Salamence. I like how you called it Salamence. That's kind of funny. Yeah, the Donphan Paradox is really good as well. Great Tusk. I've not seen Great Tusk shiny. I've not tried to get any of the shinies yet, but yeah, I think I've seen a couple of the Paradox shinies, and I think the prehistoric ones are better than the future ones because, as I say, the future ones just make them all silver, like a complete robot, which is an interesting idea, but it just takes away the contrast in colors. You know, like I've seen Iron Hands, he loses the black bits and just it's just complete silver. It's a bit like, you know, meh. I think it works for Iron Valiant though. Iron Valiant. Let me just look it up. Iron Valiant. What's your shiny look like? Yeah, kind of looks cool for Iron Valiant. I have a look. Screamtail. I love Screamtail's name. That's so funny. I probably do have a Pokemon I don't need. There'll be some duplicate of some Mon I can get rid of. I want to see what that gift is. Oh, I need to press A. 8. Yeah, it was 8. Yeah, because I think you got his Vilus for me. I'll have a look. I'll see what I could trade away. I'm sure I've got some extra Pokemon of some kind that I don't need. If not, I could just catch another Magikarp, but I'll see if I can avoid having to do that. Screamtail. Resembles a mysterious Pokemon described in a paranormal magazine as a Jigglypuff from 1 billion years ago. Okay. 1 billion years. Slitherwing. Is no, there's two. So Donphan and Volcarona are both have a future and a past paradox, don't they? I don't think any other Pokemon does. Speaking of paradox Pokemon, Kid, if you're still listening, you've beaten Iron Threads, haven't you? In the desert. If you go back there, you can actually find it just standing there in its normal size, and you can fight it again and catch it, which I didn't realize. I found it yesterday just standing there. I thought, what is that? Why is it there? And then I killed it. But to be fair, I already caught one, so it's fine. But it just means you can catch one before you go to the area where they actually exist, the Paradox Pokemon. Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks is such a cool looking Pokemon. Even if it doesn't really make a lot of sense, it looks really cool. Like, how does a bunch of magnets evolve? But then I suppose it is technically a living thing. Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks implies it's ground electric. Oh yeah, yeah. Electric ground. Yeah, as expected. Root bonnet. That's a Moongus. Yeah, same. It's weird that you can't breed them. So you can't Masuda shiny them or anything. You have to just find them in the overworld. So I think the only way you can really get any better odds is shiny charm with a sandwich. That would have been nice, yeah. 6 IV. Instead, you have to use bottle caps, and I mean, at least they're not impossible to get, but you know, they're expensive. Obviously, you can also get bottle caps and raids, but they're not a guaranteed drop. Bears slight resemblance to Pokemon described in a dubious magazine as a cross between a dinosaur and a mushroom. Dinosaur mushroom, that's great. Fluttermane. I like Fluttermane as well. That's a cool looking Pokemon. I think Fluttermane is considered in the meta as quite a strong Pokemon, isn't it? So is Iron Valiant actually. Similar features Ghostly Pterosaur that was covered in a paranormal, but yeah, Ghost Fairy, that's cool. Like Mimikyu. Right. Yeah. Oops. It gets stronger because it fights itself. That's funny. Nice. So I just need to breed well, evolve it and also breed thingy off it. Ooh, jolly. That's pretty cool. Right, trace one I don't need. I know I have a lot of Blissies, but they're all one of different types, so I'll keep those. I could trade the Carcol. Why do I have two Combees? Two Shinxes. I don't even remember why I caught these. I suppose I'll trade one of those Shinxes then. I got... Why did I catch these? I don't remember what I caught them for. Alright, we'll trade a Shinx. Ah, nice. Look at that. Thanks very much. I'll happily take a shiny for Gokko. Why not? That's pretty good. It's pretty great, even. Oh, ended due to error. It is cute. The trade didn't actually work. Let's try that again. Uh, there we go. There was an error on my end, I think. Or, yeah, someone's end, but it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it just does that. Bye, little Shinx. Get out of here. Ah, thanks. I like to think I'm all right at the streaming thing. I'm doing my best to make this shiny hunt more interesting than it is, because obviously it's just me going around in circles. Ha. And it's also got 6 IVs as well. So all I need to do really is give it a mint, and then it's perfect. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll train that little thing up. Give it some good not IVs, EVs. Ah. Well, if I don't get a shiny Clauncher, I'd say a shiny Fuecoco is better than a consolation prize. Right. I'll hunt this thing a little bit more. And then I'll call it a day, because I do need, as I said, I need to go shower and... Well, that's it really, I suppose, but yeah. I do have to do work tomorrow. But that's how I pay the bills. Okay. I should probably check the time. Oof, nearly 10:30. I said I'd go at 10 o'clock, but I'll stay a little bit longer. Oh, if only. If only they did pay themselves. That would be a really wonderful world, but no, unfortunately not. Not how the world works. Not yet. If only we had something like a synthesizer that just made anything you needed. So, oh, I need some food. I'll just synthesize it with my special synthesizer. But no, that doesn't exist, so... Oh well. Okay, I'm going to do 10 more of these. So this is number 1. And then on the 10th one, if there's no shiny, then, well, I mean... Yeah, call it a day. I can't believe how unlucky I've been with these launches. I mean, I've been doing this for ages, and it's still nothing. I might actually have a better chance doing the Masuda method, to be honest. Overcoil is really cool. What's funny is, speaking of Overcoil, that was... let me think. Okay, no, it was my second. Overcoil was my second shiny alpha, but I just got it completely randomly. It was great. Just a shiny Overcoil's alpha. Oh, cheers. Cheers, game. I'll take that. So, yeah. Alpha Overcoil is really fun, because it's just a massive pin cushion. It's huge. I love it. Yeah, I'll probably oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to transfer my alphas out of Arceus. I feel like they should live in Arceus forever, because I want them to remain giant. I think there's probably a tag though that tells the game that they're supposed to be alpha if they're taken out of Arceus, but I don't know. I don't really use Pokemon Home. Probably should, but. How many resets was that? I'll just say that was 2. 2 resets. This is number 3. Okay. Nothing on the 3rd one. And that's just a Shelder. Stupid Shelder. Stop spawning. And back in. Let's see. Hopefully, you get that shiny Azurill soon because it's cool. Shiny Azumarill is just really fun. I think it was my first shiny in Sword and Shield. I got it from the raids. They did a raid, a Dynamax raid of Azumarill, and there was like a higher chance of it being shiny, so I got it from that on the last day. Only 3. That's not bad. Because I've seen some horror stories on some of the subreddits where some people have taken several thousand eggs to get one. It's just ugh. I can't remember what color it is. I know Maryl's green. Is it green as well? It might be green like Maryl. If not, it's like pink or something. But I don't know. But Azumarill, which is the Final Revolution's gold, it's a golden egg, which is it's just such a good shiny. $600, $805. Oh, yeah, those aren't too bad. It's not too dreadful. Yeah, it's green. Yeah, yeah, it's very obvious. It's definitely a very obvious green. Yeah, it might like for me personally, I don't care too much for Azurill and Maryl's greens. It's Azumarill's gold that I do shiny hunting for because it's the gold that's really good. Oops, I just bumped the mic. Once, nah, ignore that. Right, I've lost count again, so I'm just gonna say this is my 5th one. I'm always losing count. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. My favorite Pokemon. I always find that hard to answer because I have so many Pokemon I like. But one of my favorite Pokemon that I always talk about a lot is Gyarados. Gyarados is probably my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon at least. Because I just love it. Big blue sea snake dragon. Love that thing. Oh my god. Smoliv is up there now though. I really like Smoliv. You're in traffic. Oh. Hope you get out of there soon. Hey, Kaba. Favorite Gen 2 to 9 Pokemon? Ooh, it's kind of tricky. Especially for Gen 2, because Gen 2 is a generation that just doesn't really stand out to me. But if I had to pick a Gen 2 Pokemon, let me think. Ah, you're getting a haircut. Show me afterwards, I want to see. Gen 2, Gen 2. I don't know. Crobat? I like Crobat. I like Mischievous. Mischievous is a cool Pokemon. For Gen 3, Metagross or Gardevoir. I know it's a bit of a meme answer, Gardevoir, but I still think it's a really cool Pokemon. For Gen 4, Garchomp. I love Garchomp. Love the Land Shark. Gen 5 I'm less familiar with because I never had a DS. I didn't play Black and White, so I don't know the Gen 5 Pokemon as well. But I've had to pick a favourite of the Gen 5s. I really like Chandelure. Chandelure is really cool. Bisharp's quite fun. What other Gen 5 Pokemon are there? Like, I know them when I see them. I just can't recall all of them all the time. So I am struggling to remember off the top of my head. Like Samurott, I don't mind. Of the starters, I think I like Samurott the most. Emboar, I'm not sure on, and Superior's okay. Other Gen 5, Haxorus is fun. I'm just naming random Gen 5 Pokemon. Gen 6, let's go for Gen 6 now. Mimikyu. Is that Gen 6 or is that Gen 7? I can't remember. It might be Gen 7 actually. I'm gonna Google it. Give me a sec. Mimikyu. Because it might be a Gen 7 Pokemon. It's Gen 7. Okay. Yeah, it's Gen 7. Gen 6 then. Greninja. I like Greninja. Fennekin is nice. Fennekin's very cool. There are other Gen 6 Pokemon I like, but I've forgotten all of them. That's what I mean. Like, I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. But someone will tell me one and I'll go, oh yeah, I like them. Whimsicott for Gen 5. I like Whimsicott. Whimsicott's great. It's such a funny little thing. Yeah, Gen 6. I'll just say Greninja and move on. So Gen 7, Mimikyu, Rowlet. I like Primarina. I know not everyone likes them, but I think they're an interesting, fun idea. Litten. And then we'll go... yeah, Gen 8. Gen 8, I don't like the starters that much, actually. I don't care for any of the starters. I think Rillaboom is probably the best one, but otherwise, I don't know, quite lukewarm on them. But other Pokemon are great. I really like Poltegeist. I really like Corviknight. Hatterene's quite cool. Weird alien Pokemon, that is. So yeah, probably that lot. And then Gen 9, I think I've already said, but yeah, Smoliv. Probably my favourite. I also very much like Skeledirge. I like all the starters in Gen 9 actually. I think they're a massive improvement over Gen 8 because I just really don't care about Gen 8 starters that much. Probably the weak. Thanks for saying that. Snom is Gen 8. I like just Snom. I really like Frostlass. That reminds me, I really like Volcarona as well. There's Gen 5. Another Gen 5 Pokemon. That's cool. So yeah, I don't know. I do struggle to give one favourite. I do tend... If I'm pressed, I will probably say Gyarados. And maybe Smoliv. But, yeah. I don't know. For me, it's difficult to say a favourite. My favourite Hisuian Pokemon is Zorua. Hisuian Zorua. Sorry, did I say Frostlass? I meant Frostmoth, not Frostlass. Frostmoth. I misspoke. Frostmoth is a moth I really like. Also, Frostlass is Gen 4, not 3. I'm pretty sure. Because in Gen 3, Snorunt had one evolution, that was Glalie, and they added Frostlass in Gen 4. As a female-only evolution. Yeah, Frostmoth is what I meant, not Frostlass. Yeah, but Hisuian, yeah, Zorua and Zoroark, I really like them. I think Hisuian, Zorua, and Zoroark look better than the Unnovan ones, and also have a more interesting typing as well. Ghost Normal is a fun idea. It means it's immune to Ghost, which is pretty great. And immune to fighting and normal, as usual. Yeah, Frostmoth is Gen 8, yeah. I was talking about Gen 8 Pokemon again when I said Frostmoth. And Snom is in this game as well. You can get Snom in Violet and Scarlet, so if I see a Snom outbreak, I'll consider shiny hunting it. Also, I'm definitely well over 10 retries, and I've just completely lost count, but whatever, I'll just keep doing it. Because I'm having a chat now, why not? Let's see. One, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two. Ooh, there's one missing. So I miscounted. There's one over there. Okay. Yeah, if you wonder why I'm counting, it's because 15 is the maximum number of Pokemon it will spawn around you, based on my own testing. It might be wrong, but that's what seems to be the case. Oh, don't want to climb. What's your favourites? I mean, if anyone listening wants to say what their favourites are, go ahead. We can talk about it. I can say you're wrong and then give you bad reasons as to why you're wrong. Oh my god, that's a message and a half. That's gone off the screen from my OBS. Let me look at the Twitch thing. Any normal type from Gen 1, Gen 2 Syntacle Line Ariados, Zangoose, Viper. Zangoose is good. That's another good one. Yeah, I like Zangoose. Torterra, yeah, it's also good. Excadrill. I'm glad you mentioned Excadrill because I do like them as well. Hooper and Tyrantrum. Hooper's a weird Pokemon. I know that. It's a mythic, isn't it? Tyrantrum is great though, because it's a bloody dinosaur. How can you not like Tyrantrum? It's great. Vikavolt. I do like Vikavolt. Mudsdale, that's cool. Turtonator. Turtonator has a really odd design. I've never really liked it, but it's unique. So I don't hate that it exists. I'm just not keen on it myself. Gen 8 Frostmoth, good. Frostmoth, love to see it. Overkill, also good, very good. And then for Coco, Mabostive, Tinkerton, Farigiraf, they're funny. Great Tusk, Iron Thread, and Baxcalibur. Yeah, most of those I agree with. I think they're all great. I think the one I'll probably disagree with the most is Turtonator, and only because I really don't get its design, but it's at least unique and interesting. It's a very funny looking design, that's for sure. Like, I don't hate that it exists, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Baxcalibur is fun, isn't he? I've not used him much. He has a very interesting move in Glaive Rush, which is a really, really strong move, but it means he takes double damage from the next attack, doesn't he? A guaranteed hit, is that right? So it's basically very high risk but high reward attack, which is interesting. And obviously Baxcalibur actually does have high attack stats, so it will do a huge amount of damage. I do know some people were. I remember reading some people were a bit disappointed that the pseudo legendary was once again a dragon, because obviously they tend to be dragons, but you know, if it's a fun dragon, it's fine. Ice dragon type's cool, so I don't mind too much. I do wish they'd have more than one. I don't think Gen 9 has a second pseudo, does it? Because I think it's only Gen 3 does. Unless, well, I mean, Gen 8 might have two with Pokemon Arceus, but I don't think it does. I think it's just Gen 3 even, with Metagross and Salamence. So, yeah, it'd be fun if they had, if they did that again. Have one pseudo-legendary dragon, because dragon pseudo-legendaries just makes sense. And then have a non-dragon type as well. Yeah, I suppose it is basically Godzilla. It does look very similar, doesn't it? Just with an icy face. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, like maybe it's a bit of an obvious answer to say, "Oh, my favorite is the pseudo legendary because it's big and powerful." But yeah, I did say Metagross was one of my favorite. Metagross less, not because it's pseudo legendary though. I used it a lot when I was when I played Pokemon Ruby when I was younger. I was like what 11, 10 or 11 years old. I played that, and yeah, I use Metagross a lot, so I have a lot of sentimental attachment with that blue thing. And Garchomp I really like a lot, just because it's a land shark, which I find very funny, and it looks really cool. But yes, it's also a pseudo legendary, and it's ridiculously strong and powerful, which doesn't hurt, doesn't hurt at all. I have an Alpha Garchomp in my Arceus game, which I use all the time. I don't know. I find Alpha Garchomp's size seems more appropriate for Garchomp. I think that's what regular Garchomp should be. Just this massive fuck off dragon. This huge thing. Yeah. Some Pokemon sizes are funny. Like Charizard's what, 4'10", is really small. You think Charizard would tower over any human, but no. No, he doesn't. Not at all. What was that spawned over there? I looked at the stream. I think it was a Magikarp. I saw a red thing for a second. Don't think it was a shiny Clauncher. That'd be very depressing if it was. I'm not going to check the VOD though for any missed shinies, because, well, why would I do that to myself? That would be very depressing. Oh, there's one missed shiny, there's another missed shiny, and there's another one. Oh, let's not do that. I'll just pretend I didn't miss any. Assume, rather. Hello, Wingull. Speaking of favourites, I mean, I have a few. I actually do have a few plushies. I bought the Hisuian Zoroark plushie and the shiny plushie when I saw that go up. So, oh, definitely getting that. But I've got a couple. Like I have a Sylveon as well. Love Sylveon. Silly fairy Eevee. What have you got there, Kaba? Gen 1, Magikarp and Dratini. Togepi and Pichu. Pichu's funny. Latios, Metagross, and Deoxys. I like Latios. Deoxys is a cool idea, I suppose. Giratina. You like the Satan Pokemon. Kyurem, Chandelure, Golurk. I said Chandelure myself, and I definitely like Chandelure. Golurk's quite cool. I'm not sure about Kyurem. He looks like a bit of a weird chicken dragon, but it's interesting design again. Aegislash and Greninja. I said Greninja too, and yeah, Aegislash. I do like Aegislash. Tapu Koko. Which one's Tapu Koko? Is that the electric one? If it is, then that's my favourite of the Tapu, of the Totem Pokemon. And Rowlet Final, Decidueye. Yeah, Decidueye's really good. Your Mask's new evolution. That's Runerigus. And Iron Blades. Which one's Iron Blades? I don't know. I don't know what Iron Blade is. That a different Pokemon that you got the name? I don't know what Iron Blades is. Iron Thorns. The electric one is. When you say electric one, is that to the totem thing? Iron Valiant. Yeah, they might mean Iron Valiant. Yeah, Iron Valiant. I do like. That's my favorite future Paradox Pokemon. Yeah, I think that's Iron Valiant. Looking for Skrelp. Oh, that's painful. You saw a shiny Shelder and missed it. Ah. Well, I have 3 shiny Shelders. I got 3 from my last outbreak, so if you want a shiny Shelder, I've got 1 for myself. I've got 1 for my girlfriend, because she wanted one. And I've got a spare one, so I mean, if you want it. Since you gave me so many things already. Valiant, yeah. We'll pretend you said Iron Valiant. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. You got on a Pokemon Go. Okay, fair enough. Pokemon Go has that you can see shinies in the overworld, can't you? And it makes the sound effect like in Arceus, if I remember correctly. I've not played. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm not thinking. No, Pokemon Go is the mobile game. Fair enough. Yeah. I think Violet and Scarlet haven't got Pokemon Home yet, have they? So just need to wait for that. I think it's coming soon though. If it hasn't come already, I'm not really paying that much attention. It doesn't make a sound. Okay. So it does it show? Does it come up as shiny in the overworld then? April. Okay, April. It's not too far away. Nearly the end of March. I know Let's Go. I'm pretty sure Let's Go, Eevee, and oh, you play it on mute. Well, then yeah, then you won't hear it. I used to play Pokemon Go. I played it for the summer it came out when it was really popular, and then I went away for a month to see family abroad, and I didn't have Wi-Fi there. There's no Wi-Fi at the house, my grandparents' house that they have there. So and at the time there was no data roaming in the EU, so I couldn't use my mobile either, my data. So I just stopped playing it for a whole month, and then by the time I came back to England, I was just kind of I'd fallen off it. I didn't get back into it, and yeah, never did. You got mostly shiny. What's shiny hunting like on Pokemon Go? I suppose it's not too bad because you can play it quite fairly passively, can't you? If it's a mobile game. The only mobile game I'm playing right now is Pikmin Bloom, which is it's all right. It's fun little game. I'm not sure I could do Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom though. I might get a bit. It'd be a bit too much to be focusing on two games at once. Find them by accident. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you're playing it as you're walking around and stuff, then doing things, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. And it is cool that you can transfer shinies out of Pokemon Go as well, and pop them on in Pokemon Home and transfer them to the main games. That's very nice that you can do that. Or just leave them in Pokemon Home and have your shiny national decks. I know lots of people do that as well. Speaking of shinies, this Clauncher, eh? It's not spawning, is it? It's just outright refusing to spawn. It is now, alright, 10 to 11. So I need to go shower, and after that, I'm going to have, like, at most half an hour to hunt it before midnight. I could try and mess around with the clock, but last time I did that, it did actually reset all the outbreaks anyway. So I might just have to find another Clauncher outbreak and try again. Which would be a shame, but what can you do? It's not like it takes a long time to kill 60 Pokemon. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, I used to have a nice chat while I was doing this, so could be worse. Had some nice trades. So I got a better shiny from you today than Clauncher. So yeah, that's pretty good. I still would like a shiny Clauncher though, because it is a really good shiny. Like, you know, why not both? Go away, Shelder. You're not even a Clauncher. You're the wrong kind of Pokemon. I'm almost tempted to go on Reddit and say, shiny Clauncher, why is it not happening? And someone just says, oh, Clauncher's glitched and will not appear shiny. What? I feel like someone did say that once. How many Pokemon off the full decks? Let's have a look. I now have 352. So what? That's 48 I'm missing? Is it 400 in the decks? It's 400, isn't it? So yeah, I'm missing 52. I mean 52, 48. Not too many, really. I could probably do that uh, fairly quickly. It's Launcher is shiny locked. I'm going to assume that's not true, because that would make me very sad. 400 deck, yeah, 400. Just like in Gen 8, Sword and Shield. It's not true, yeah. It'd be really miserable if I'd spent, what, 3-4 hours shiny hunting this stupid thing, and it turns out you can't get a shiny of it because for some reason it's locked. Which would be really mind-boggling. Like, why is Clauncher locked? Of all Pokemon. It's like nothing special about it, it's just a water Pokemon. Goldengo I sort of understand because it has a weird evolution gimmick and whatnot, and it's a weird Pokemon, but Clauncher, I mean, it actually has a shiny as well. Right, let's have a look. See here then. Can those love discs please go away? Thank you. 8, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 Pokemon, no more will spawn. First shiny. Do you mean first shiny ever or first shiny in this game? If it's first shiny in this game, it was my Salamence, which ever. Okay, well, so I'll just quickly say. So in this game, it was a Salamence. I got it as a Bagon that I just happened to come across. I was farming for Bagons to get a good nature one, and a shiny one spawned, and thought, oh, I'll have that. Its nature wasn't bad. It was special defense down, special attack up. So if I wanted, it could be a mixed sweeper. But anyway, first shiny ever. I'm gonna give you the boring answer. It was technically Red Gyarados, because you know anyone that played Gen 2, their first shiny was almost certainly Red Gyarados, which you know doesn't technically count. But there you go. First shiny ever. Apart from that, oh, I never got any random encounter shinies in any game before Gen 8. So I played lots of Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3, never found a single shiny. I mean, it's possible that I was too young to understand what a shiny was and ran away from it, but I don't think so. Um, Gen 4 and 5 I didn't play. Gen 6 I did, but didn't find any shinies. No, that's not true. No, they had the friend safari, and there was a higher shiny odds. So I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but it was something in the friend safari, and it may have been like a Ditto or something. That would be my shiny, but I don't remember. And they're all stuck in Gen 6. I don't think there's a way to get them out now, because Pokemon Bank I think is gone, and I forgot to get it. But it's fine. Any shinies that I had stuck in Gen 6, I could get somewhere else. I also have a shiny Rayquaza in Gen 6, which a friend of mine who I haven't spoken to for ages, gifted to me. So that was quite cool of them. I should probably try and talk to them again. Go, hello, remember me? Probably not. Randomly talk to somebody I haven't spoken to for years. Yeah, I can't remember what my first ever shiny was, apart from that Gyarados. My first, I can say my first random encounter shiny was in Gen 8. And I think I mentioned it earlier in the stream. It was a Cubone. A green Cubone. I wasn't hunting. I was just running around in the Isle of Armor. And in the caves, I ran into a Cubone. And I wasn't really looking. I was talking to some friends. I wasn't looking. I pressed run away, looked at the screen, and saw it was green. And my heart dropped. That was so upsetting. I mean, it's not an amazing shiny. It's that weird Gen 1 green. But still, it's still a shiny. And I ran away from it because I didn't notice. So, whoops. Cool, a shiny Trapinch is great, but that's a massive shame to hear it was stolen by a friend. Well, an ex-friend. That's not a very nice thing to have done. The only thing, when it comes to stolen games, I do know that I kept a game from a friend because I forgot I had it. I had it with me for ages, and then realised, and they just said, whatever, keep it. It was Super Mario Land on the Game Boy Color. Oh, well, Game Boy, but whatever. So they just let me keep it. Fair enough. I really like that game. But yeah, it's not great that that ex-friend stole your game. That's a bit shit. Have you since got another shiny Trapinch? Because that would be a nice end to the story if you had. Nope. That's a shame. And there's no Trapinch in this game. There's no Flygon. So fingers crossed, Flygon gets added in a Who are you, Magikarp? In one of the future DLC. I'm sure it will be. Flygon's great. There you go. That's another Gen 3 Pokemon I like. Flygon. I like that it's a kind of dragonfly dragon. I say kind of. That's literally what it is. But yeah, if they do add it to this game in the DLC, then we can get a Trapinch outbreak and farm one. Oh my god, really? What's this strange, sickly looking matchup? I'm gonna kill it. Put it out of its misery. Oh, that's a big shame. Yeah, that's painful. What does shiny matchup look like? Because it's a Gen 1 shiny. Whenever it comes to Gen 1 or Gen 2 shinies, I always assume they're probably not a good one. Because a lot of them are not good. Because they're just like a colour inversion, aren't they? They didn't really put any thought into their shinies. It's orange. Gold. Okay. Like Shelder. Shelder's gold. Gold-ish orange. Like Charizard has a good shiny, but they actually gave him that shiny, didn't they? They changed it from what used to be a kind of greenish colour, I think. A lot of them are green. Like shiny Dragonite is that horrible sickly green that a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon are. Piss colour, yeah. So many Pokemon are that rubbish green colour. Like Cubone as well, Dragonite, as I said. Dratini and Dragonair are blue. I mean, blue. Pink. They have quite a nice shiny. Vaporeon is also pink, because anything that's blue turns pink, apparently. I have a shiny Vaporeon in this game. I hunted it. I'm very happy I did, because I do like it. I've not seen Lillipup shiny. That's Gen 5, isn't it? So, let me look it up. What's this? Oh, okay. Lillipup. What's your shiny little dog? Oh yeah, it looks like it just looks like Lillipup, but it has a bit of jaundice. That's not very good. You lost your Lillipup because you didn't erase the save data. Hmm. Like, did you start a new game but then not save over the old game or something like that? It's still a shame. Your first encounter was a shiny level Zangoose. That's very lucky. Shiny Zangoose is blue trim, isn't it? Instead of red. It's quite good. Oh, you can save over. Okay, I see. Yeah, blue. I like shiny Zangoose. That is a good shiny. Hope is Zangoose in this game? Seviper is, so I'm assuming Zangoose is. I can't remember. No, I think he is. Yeah, I think I've got a Zangoose. I can't remember now. Shiny Beartic. I remember hearing Beartic's got a bit of crap shiny. Let me check. Beartic. Oh yeah, it's just kind of the same but slightly purple. I have a shiny Cubchoo, which I got. I literally got it as a random encounter here in this game. Just it spawned with a bunch of other Cubchoos on the very first day of this year. So New Year's had passed, and like within the hour after New Year's, I found a shiny Cubchoo. So I called it Polly 2023. I can't remember why it's called Polly. I think my girlfriend said Polly, and I gave it 2023 because it was yeah. It's it's not quite blue. I think it's got like a slightly purpley hue. It's not very purple. It's a hue. Let me check. My colorblind. Yeah, you look it up. It's like slightly purplish. Maybe it looked bluer in the older games. I don't know. That's extremely lucky. Yeah, that's hardly any eggs at all. I might try and get a. Could try and get a shiny Zangoose if it outbreaks. I've never seen a Zangoose outbreak though. I'm pretty sure it can outbreak. I think most, if not all, overworld Pokemon can outbreak. It's just some are rarer than others. Looks like it's in the shade. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it does look a little bit like that. It's not an amazing shiny, to be honest. I've seen worse, but you know, it's not very interesting, is it? Oh, bounced right off them. Nice. That's very lucky. Two Seviper and under 150. I can't remember what shiny Seviper looks like. I'll look it up. Let me look it up. Seviper. What do you look like shiny? That's kind of interesting. It just has like kind of deeper colours and stuff. Oh, cool. It's quite cool. What shiny Gallade? If it was a shiny Gallade with max stats and everything on a Wonder Trade, I have a feeling it was probably a Gen one and not legitimately caught in the game. Because I had a few of those. I got a shiny Blastoise and a shiny something else that I got from Wonder Trades. Jesus, two shiny Axew. That's some good Masuda luck. Maybe I should try Masudaing while I do these, you know? Because I mean, I'm already going round in circles, so maybe I should get like just a chunk of eggs and go around in circles while I do this. I should consider that because I mean, then I can shiny hunt two separate Pokemon at once. I reckon it was probably hacked, but I mean, if you don't care, you don't care. It's fine. It's probably still legal, technically. Like as long as it hasn't got any moves it shouldn't have and things like or stats it shouldn't have. But yeah. Oh, I had poor stats. That's unfortunate. The only dump stat it has. Well, its dump stat is the special attack, isn't it? Obviously, it's a physical attacker, so yeah. Adamant or Jolly as well is good. Good. But nature is not as important for breeding because all you got to do is give the whatever item it is. I've forgotten. That guarantees a nature. And if not, you can just give it a mint, because mints are really easy to get in this game. You have a shiny Palkia that's hacked, yeah. Oh well. To be honest, having hacked shiny legendaries is whatever. Because I know hunting for shiny legendaries can be dreadful and take a billion zillion years. So I understand why you can just not bother with it. I don't like a lot of the shiny legendaries either. Especially because of the legendaries, like their iconic colors are the non-shiny. Like Groudon's got that weird piss gold, and I don't care for it much. Groudon looks so much better in his proper red. And Kyogre has a strange pink. Again, looks so much better as blue, because that's its legendary color. Although Lugia, the red Lugia, is very good. I like that. You have two hacked shiny Ditto, and that fair enough. If you use them for Masuda, that's fine. Getting a legitimate Masuda Ditto is very difficult. So fair enough. I don't see a problem. I mean, you're using it to get legitimate shinies. Yeah, that's cool. Because yeah, getting a legitimate Masuda one, you have to look for it online or whatever, and it's just that's more effort than it's probably worth. On Crystal, you're gonna probably take a while because Crystal has the full 1 in 8,000 odds, doesn't it? So you might be resetting a long time. But I mean, good luck. Can you? But you won't. You can't get it out of Crystal though, can you? Like once you get it in Crystal, but there's no way to transfer it forwards. Is there? Especially with Pokemon Bank being gone. Like I know, is there a transfer from 2 to 3? I think there was, and then there's a transfer from 3 to 4, and then from 4 you can use Pokemon Home. So it might be possible, but not Home even Bank. But Bank's dead now, isn't it? Okay, you've got Bank, fine. I think if you download Bank, then you get to use it forever. Is that right? Are the servers still up? It's just you can't get it anymore. I think I need to check if I have Pokemon Bank. I think I do on my Switch. I just didn't pay for it. I got the free version. But even then, I mean, like, I'm probably not going to bother transferring any Pokemon because I can't be bothered. Can't be asked. Any shinies I've got in any previous gens, I can probably just get here, to be honest. Do, do, do. Um, you do get one box for free in home, so you can store up to 30 Pokemon for free. But then you want to do more than that, you got to pay however many dollars a month it is, like $10. It's not cheap. It's like £7, I think, every month. I mean, okay, you got a hacked Charizard, fair enough, but getting a non-hacked Sudowoodo shiny, that's very lucky. But you have to pay from bank to home, really? I see. Okay, that's a shame. I thought there'd be a limit that you could do it for free, but you can only do like a certain number a day or something. I didn't think that you had to pay for it to do it at all. But then I didn't. I've not used bank before, so I wouldn't know. My God, still no shiny Clauncher. I'm almost certain at this point that I've missed a shiny because I just feel like it shouldn't take this long. Let me do that thing. What is it? Encounter probability calculator. That's what it is. Time interval. Oh, I don't know. No, that's not. That's not it. Is Meowstick coming to Thingamabob? Is it? Because that's cool. Meowstick's quite fun. Esper and Meowstick. Are they they're Gen 6, aren't they? Yeah. Gen 6 Pokemon. Oh, that is a nice shiny. What about Meowstick? What do you look like? Oh, that's a very nice shiny, yeah. Yeah, with the DLC, yeah. The DLC is coming out towards the end of the year, I think like September, October area for the first one, and a bit later for the second. But you can buy them now. No, was it? Is that right? I think so. If you buy them now, you get a free, but you get a gift to Suya and Zoroark, which is currently the only way to get one in this game. Yeah, December and January, yeah. October is when the Hisuian Zoroark thing ends. I think. October of this year. No, don't go into that. Oh, thank God. Okay. Type of normal wild Pokemon, weather boosted. Okay, 1 in 1,350. Okay, it says after 100,000 encounters, I am 95% likely to get it if I've done this calculation correct. I don't know if I have. So that's a lot of encounters. Jesus Christ, I hope that's not correct. That'd be dreadful. Okay, so just one. Calculate. Where's 50%? That's a lot of encounters. That doesn't feel right, but it might be. How about I've got best shiny odds? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's correct. I might have done. I don't know if that calculation is why I might have done it wrong. All right. Hopefully, I see you again on here, and thanks for following. I don't know if the follow notification comes up anymore. It might have broken, but if it has, oh well, whatever. See you next time. I'll probably end my stream very soon now because I've also got to get up to work and I still haven't showered yet. I'll press the wrong button. There we are. I will need to fix the follow notification thing, but later. Maybe it's because Streamlabs is no longer connected to it or something like that. I don't know. But oh well. Alright, we'll do a couple more resets and this time I will actually call it a day. Because I really do want to get that that shiny, but what time is it now? Yeah, quarter past 11. And by the time I'm done with my shower, I'm not gonna have much time at all to get it. So I'll try and reset, change the clock. Maybe I can save this raid. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I lose it because this is taking a long time and I still haven't found it. I've gone through so many of these things and I still haven't found it yet. Any Sonic games? No, I've not played any Sonic games actually. Um, yeah, I've never played Sonic. I know of some of them. Like Sonic 2006 is the one everyone hates because it's the first 3D one. Sonic Mania is apparently very good because it's by fans of Sonic who know what they're doing. I know this, a lot of people like Sonic Frontiers, but some don't. So yeah, but it's definitely, from what I hear, better than when it was first shown. Because when it was first shown, it didn't look very good at all. So they improved it from that. So that's good. But yeah, I've never really been a Sonic fan. Good so far, yeah. That's good. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to call it a day here because I do need to go shower and there's still no shiny launcher. I feel like I'm not getting it from this raid, sadly. Because I've gone through many launchers and not a single shiny. The music, yeah, I know a lot of people like Sonic music. So I suppose that's something, isn't it? Even in the bad ones. At least there's something to like, right? I know I said I'm going to end the stream, but I'm kind of addicted to going round in circles. Like, I'm just like, every single time my brain goes, oh, the next one. The next one, there'll be a shiny. There will be a shiny on the next one. And then I go back, and there's no shiny, and I get disappointed, and I do it again. Hmm. I don't really want to think about how many of these things I've encountered now either, because it's a lot. It's certainly quite a lot. I have seen many launchers today. I suppose I was bound to have a bad shiny hunt though, because most of them have gone. But most of my shiny hunts, I get a shiny before too long. So I was due one where I just wouldn't get one after 4 hours. Oh my god, so many hours. All right, that's probably enough. I need to go. I'm still doing this bloody shit. I have to go. Um, yeah. Well, thanks for watching me do this over and over again for a billion years. It's a shame I couldn't get a shiny, but I did get a shiny for Coco, which is way better. So, yeah, thanks again to Belial. That's great. Really enjoy that. I'm gonna level him up. Right, right then. Yeah. Goodbye. That's where I'll end the stream.